Alright, boys and girls, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. It's been a minute. I took a bit of a bender to play Stalker Clear Sky, and after I beat Clear Sky, I had a bit of a self-reflection moment where I'm like, damn, it's probably time to beat New Vegas because this isn't the reason why it's happening, it was just kind of a reminder of why it needs to happen. Months ago, someone left a super chat, which for those of you that don't know on YouTube, it's a paid comment. They paid for their comment to be seen, and it's basically just a way to support the creator. It's a donation, essentially, but you get to tag your comment and it gets pinned on the video. And he was asking, when is Fallout 4 happening? And to that question, I answer, it's the next game, one of the next games I'm starting. Recently, and I mean that like yesterday, I installed Fallout 4, I installed Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the 2009 game, and then I also installed Stalker Call of Pripyat, which are going to be the 3 games I'm going to be cycling through next. But the answer to that question is whenever I finish New Vegas, we will start Fallout 4. And today is going to be the beginning of the end for Fallout New Vegas. I still want to do what I've been doing, where I go around and explore all the locations I have not explored, and then I have my final canon ending for me, the NCR ending, which is also the only ending I haven't done. So today we're going to start to pound out some more of the locations around the map. Sorry if you heard that, I just hit my mic. Around the map that are up here in the top left region, then we'll work our way towards the center. So first things first, actually no, this might end poorly. I just realized that the last time I went up to this part of the world, I wasn't enemies with Caesar's Legion, and as of a few episodes ago, whenever I did everything down here at the Chattacut Mines, I'm now an enemy with Caesar's Legion, which I also can't complete that quest in this universe because that dude is dead. Or did I fast travel away? Because I haven't failed that quest yet. Oh right, I ran away. I just skedaddled. I ran away so fast that the dude couldn't talk to me about Caesar's Legion hating me. So, that's interesting. That means that if I fast travel up to this part of the world, Caesar's Legion up here is going to talk to me. Oh, how am I going to do this? I guess let's go to Ranger Station Foxtrot, because there's a pretty much 1000% guarantee there won't be Caesar's Legion at a Ranger Station? So let's do that first. And then let's make our way... where? I didn't mark it. The Remnant's Bunker. The Remnant's Bunker is over there. So let's go up there. I think these red markers over here hopefully are just bighorners. Or perhaps mantises. Also, going to the Remnant's Bunker reminds me that in this universe, I'm also going to have to redo the Remnant's quest. So I guess that'll have another episode, even though I've completed that quest 3 times on camera. So anyway, here's the Remnant's Bunker. We know about that, and if we don't know about that, we will come back to that. Next up is Silver Peak Mine. I have to get out of the stalker habits where I need to use the escape key to exit out of things. So yeah, it's definitely my bad that it's taken this long to get near the end of beating New Vegas. Because I know a lot of people that consistently tune back in when I post Fallout videos want me to go to Fallout 4. Because, like, realistically speaking, I've done everything in New Vegas. I'm just 100%ing it at this point for my own sanity, just to say, because I love this game. Did we talk about that last time? Is that vanilla? I love Fallout New Vegas. It's easily in my top 3 games. If we actually want to go into that conversation, in no particular order, I think my top 3 games, and some of them definitely have recency bias. Why are we uh-ohing? What are you shooting at? Oh my god, that is just a mantis. Oh, ooh. That jump cut scared me. Top 3 games, in no particular order. Fallout New Vegas, and then recency bias might be affecting them, but I thoroughly enjoyed Cyberpunk 2077, especially the DLC. If I have to rank them, Cyberpunk is probably at the bottom. Just because there's not a good ending to any of the Cyberpunk endings, including the DLC endings. They all are just a kick to the nuts. Like, I don't want to spoil it, but the best ending, the best possible outcome for V is he gets to go right off into the sunset with the lover of his choice, which in my case was Pan Am, and then he dies 6 months later. All the other endings are just kicks to the nuts. And then the third game was Stalker 2. I pretty much did 100% Stalker 2, except for I only did one of the endings, which it was dawning on me yesterday when I was installing the other games that, like, maybe I go back and do the other endings for Stalker 2, because along with me loving that game, it's also my best performing series ever. So I feel like it might be a WW situation, but, you know, I'll leave that up to the commenters if there's anybody that has strong feelings. I know the strongest feelings were definitely people wanted me to play more Stalker and people wanted me to move on to Fallout 4. And it's really all up to what you guys want to see at the end of the day if I want to be completely business-minded for a second, because if you guys don't watch, I have no reason to really prolong and play certain series. Is this a different door? It is a different door. Where does this go? Oh, we're actually in a mine. Okay, sure. Because, like, there are games that I'll play just to play them, like Mind's Eye. I know a lot of people didn't like Mind's Eye. I actually didn't hate Mind's Eye. And then, like, around the 75% completion mark, the game just stopped being a game. Like, the writers forgot to write the game. And they just ended it as soon as they could to finish it because they ran out of time, funding, ideas, or all three. Like, I really didn't think Mind's Eye was a bad game until I got to, like, the plot point where female character I won't name in case for spoiler alerts dies, which even that might still be a spoiler because it's... you'll find out. Yeah, like, if I just don't enjoy a game, I won't play it. I've said that many times. I've stopped playing many games because it was a combination of me not enjoying it and people... Oh, this is a CAZADOR cave! Veronica's knocked out, but other than that, we surprisingly did pretty well against... Welcome back. CAZADOR's, a CAZADOR cave. Many times, I've just not played a game, whether it's a personal me hating the game, or, like, people just don't enjoy watching the game, and I have no reason to play it. Oh, we're out of ammo. Alright, we ran out of ammo at a good time. There are certain games that I personally did enjoy, but people weren't watching that I stopped playing. Like Saints Row the Third, I stopped playing that primarily because I got a new PC in the middle of playing that game and I never reinstalled it whenever I got my new PC. But at the same time, I wasn't in a hurry to reinstall it because people weren't watching that series. And Saints Row the Third admittedly isn't one of my favorite games in the Saints Row franchise. They finally got me. I think Saints Row 2 is the best game in the Saints Row franchise. I think Saints Row the Third has good moments, but I, also feel like Saints Row the Third was also the beginning of some of the downfalls with that franchise in general. But that's a different topic. Nope, not Radaway. Anti-venom, idiot. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Wait, what are you? Oh, this is the legendary CAZADOR cave? Dude, I am so ignorant. Why are you also one-shot? Veronica, you okay? No, but she'll wake up in a second. I'm not even gonna lie, I did not know this was the legendary CAZADOR cave. That also wasn't that hard of a fight, and I don't know why. I don't know why the legendary CAZADOR was one-shot. Oh. Remnant's power helmet. Is that important? I mean, obviously it is. I'm just trying to think, does that matter to the Remnants quest I was just talking about? Are any of the Remnants missing power armor? The legendary CAZADOR just has a poison gland. That's a bit upsetting, but what an insane accidental side quest completion. I was just talking in YouTube content mode. And I guarantee nobody cared about what I was saying. And then just out of nowhere, I defeated the legendary CAZADOR. Almost on accident, because I only shot it like twice. What an interesting chain of events. The stupid thing is that's going to be like the title and the thumbnail for this video. And then like people are going to watch the video and see that I'm not taking it seriously. And then I just stumble across the point of the video, ultimately. So that'll be fun to piece together. Is the Remnant Power Helmet the only thing? Is that the only thing in here? I'm also over encumbered. Is there... I'm trying to think of where I would have came from. Alright, this is up here, so yeah, the only other way is the way I just came from. There is Hydra. I don't know if Hydra's important, but... Yeah, I think the only other way is the exit, so sure. The Remnant Power Helmet is Rad Resistance +5, Charisma -1, and DT of 7, but it's also pretty broken. What am I currently wearing? I don't think I'm wearing anything. I think I'm wearing this. I think I was wearing the Riot Helmet, and both fully repaired. The Riot Helmet weighs 1 more, but it has better effects. The Remnant Helmet weighs 1 less, but it has better defense. And then I think this combat armor is also something I might have found last episode. I do not know. Anywho, let's leave. And then circling back to my train of thought that I had a minute ago, but I had to lock in to fight CAZADORs. Stalker 2, big fan of that game. Hoping the DLC, if there is DLC, I don't see why there wouldn't be, but I'm hoping the DLC for that game is absolutely amazing, because I loved Stalker 2 quite a bit. In case you couldn't tell by if you watched that series, I did a lot. I did everything in the game. And like I was saying, I think before, if I ask the question in like a community post, and I'm sure people will answer, that we are going to end up going back and doing the other endings for Stalker 2. It'll be a little bit down the road because I don't want to have 5 games on the channel at one time, but if we get to like a Dead Space in content, I might go back and do it, because a lot of the games I'm interested in aren't coming out for a decent amount of time. Like, I think the earliest game I'm interested in is coming out in like September. I don't know off the top of my head. I know Den of Wolves is a game I'm interested in, but it's not going to be on this channel. That'll probably fit more into my main channel, unless there's like story-based stuff.
Hey. Uh-oh.
And then The Outer Worlds 2, I think, comes out later this year as well. I don't know off the top of my head. I'll have to look at Steam. At least as far as new games go. So again, we'll see. I might double check between episodes and see what Steam has to tell me. Let Veronica run up to it and punch it. Primarily, right now I just need a combination of games that are easy to play so I can stop missing uploads like an idiot. Because I've taken on a lot of responsibilities with the organization I'm with for content. And it's kind of cut into what I do on my own channels a little bit. So I need to find a way to fix that problem. Because it's a problem I can definitely fix. It's just a matter of putting in time and effort to find a way to fix it, so that's where, like, Call of Duty campaigns are things that are easy to record, and it'll give me, like, a bit of a breather when it comes to finding things to upload. Again, not that anybody cares. I am literally just talking out loud for the sake of content. Jackal gang member. Ruby Hill Key. And, what is that, a legendary Power Fist? Veronica, where are you at? Where is... I don't know where Veronica's at. I'll give it to her, though. Oh, hi.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
No, it's pushy. And then some other random stuff that I don't want. Oh. I didn't think she would. She put on the combat armor, and she put on pushy. And then ran up to a lake lurk and absolutely destroyed it. I assumed she would put on that.
The ones we care about the most.
I didn't know she'd put on the armor. Whatever. Cool, good to know. And then we are back up here. I might have missed something. I probably did. I'm an idiot. Go back and look. Maybe there's something in the water. Or as Brad Leone would say, the water. Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. There, in fact, was something in the water. It's an Easter egg. I don't necessarily understand it, but it's here. A multi-blast rifle? Sure. And a bunch of other random stuff in this super mutant brute that's just here. And then I fear that may be it. So now let's go back up or fall in the water. Did I go up? I can't remember if I went up whenever I came in. There a body here? Yep, I went up. Okay. So I don't need to go up again. And I believe that's it. So back out to the world. And then the other thing I want to get to, I think, is on the other side of this mountain. Which, why am I walking? I can just fast travel. If I fast travel to that, I run into the Legion hit party. I'm gonna go to Vault 22 and walk the extra little bit. I also may just be paranoid. I might not be remembering what happened the last time I played correctly. But I'm pretty sure this is a spawn point for a Legion hit party, so if they're gonna come get me, here would be the place to do it. I think the trigger point might be more that way, though. Yep, that's them. 100% that is them. I'm not even gonna bother. Target the front guy. Yep, I'm not even gonna bother. Anywho. The follower's safe house requires a key. Is there a reason I don't have the key to the safe house? Because I am idolized by the followers. Huh. I actually don't know. Okay, look at the map. What else is around me up here in this part of the world? The Tumbleweed Ranch and then the Horowitz Farmstead. And then I might go down to the beer bootlegging to end the episode. Because that'll put me pretty central to the rest of where I need to go. But let's see. Okay, so this is the Tumbleweed Ranch. And if I remember, I might not be remembering correctly, but isn't there... No, there's a dead body. Okay, fair. Is there not a Nightkin here that tries to sell me a tumbleweed? Can I go inside? What's inside? Tumbleweed watching television, sure. As one does. First aid kits are definitely... the W, stim packs. Let's check upstairs. What's going on? Tumbleweed in bed, sure. As they do. What the hell is that thing? Oh, it's a cattle prod. A big cattle prod. Oh, and lying congressional style. That's a book as opposed to a magazine, so I can just read that. And it'll last forever. Alright, let's head back outside. What is that? Whenever I zoom in, there's a thing on the top of the screen. What is that? I don't know what it would be. There's nothing on my character. Alright, next up is the Horowitz Homestead, I think? Is that what it's called? I could probably look at the map and figure it out and answer my own question, but I would rather just annoy people watching instead that know the answer. Yes, it is the Horowitz Homestead. And I actually don't know what would be here. Yeah, that door is boarded up. Let me get rid of that map marker. Door is also boarded up. Reloading bench. It's tedious, but I will take the free money. That one's a star bottle cap. $18.25mm grenades. Sure. I don't know who would need that, but... mine now. Nothing up here. And this house is also boarded up. Alright, bit of a letdown, but sure. Go take a look over here and see if there's anything in this corner of the map that's worth interest. Potentially. What's going on here? Oh, the aliens! And the alien ship. Two of them are... Oh, now they're all enemies. I was gonna say, two of them weren't trying to kill me. And then they were. I did not want all of that. Alright, so... I stumbled on things by complete accident twice this episode. That's fun. Only one of them had the blaster, though. Then their ship is up there, but I can't get to it. Who are we shooting? I'm sorry, did a fiend? Did a fiend just come from the alien ship? Okay, sure, that's a thing. That seems like I knew it was over here. I promise, that was unscripted. I just saw a giant portion of the map that kind of was open, and I walked over here. I don't think I saw the alien ship. Did I? If I saw the alien ship, it was on my screen. I promise I didn't see it. It feels like I'm lying very hard, but... Okay, no, it's not rendered in if you're over here, so yeah, I never saw it. That was just pure luck that I wanted to explore that part of the world. Alright, are we back in the land of places I've been? Technically, yes. So, alright, let's go to the Sarsaparilla headquarters and go to Brewer's Beer bootlegging, and then that'll be the end. Alright, there are more bad guys over here. I believe they respawned in, because I remember having that exact gunfight earlier in the game, and then I think what I want is up here. Kind of up here out of the way, but I guess that's the point, right? If it's a bootleg operation, they probably don't want it to be for front and center. More CAZADORs. Oh, that's a CAZADOR's nest. Oh, what's inside of here? Okay, nothing. We're safe. Well, there is a downstairs. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. There's the cellar key if you don't want to lockpick it. Also, a lot of chems and alcohol in this building if that's something you need. So, what's in here? Hard-locked gun cabinet. Sure, you have my attention. Oh my god. A Gauss rifle, a hunting shotgun, and then random 50 caliber ammo. It's in decent-ish condition. I actually don't know off the top of my head where else you would get a Gauss rifle. I mean, the Brotherhood of Steel is obviously the first thing that comes to mind. Potentially the Remnants. I can't remember, honestly. Take the big book of science and a bootlegger's cabinet key. Was it for the gun cabinets that I already lockpicked? And then there's the sign, Strategic Nuclear Moose, and God said let them have beer. And I went outside of myself because I was so excited. I'm gonna leave that here. I don't really want it. I can't use the chemistry set for some reason. Yeah, dude. There have been a lot of locations in this episode that if you're a character that's doing a specific run for alcohol and chems, kind of like many a true nerd is doing at the moment with his current, You Only Live Once rerun on New Vegas. Yeah, there's a lot of drugs and alcohol in this episode. There's also a BB gun. I might take that because I have a video idea I want to run by before I move on from New Vegas, but okay, cool. Take Jet 2 while I'm out here. And then this might get me killed just because he's up here and he's annoying. Let's go take care of this CAZADOR. This might multiply into like, yep, there's more.
That's enough of that.
Alright, what else is going on up here? Potentially more than I want to know about, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of CAZADOR nests. Mutilated corpse, duffel bag. Decent amount of ammo. Ooh, Mark II combat armor. I mean, that's a very cool duffel bag that has over-encumbered me. Hey, Veronica, you remember that combat armor you liked last time?
Is it a dress?
No, it's actually a better version of the armor you're wearing right now, and I'm willing to bet you swap to. Yep. Good for you. I'm glad you realize. And now it's interesting, because what else is up here? A lot of red. It's CAZADORs. That is the theme of the episode.
Uh-oh.
I mean, Eddie's alien blaster is, like, destroying them, so I'm glad he finally figured out how that works. There's another one here, according to the minimap. Or my, like, little bar. Oh no, I'm stuck. I have found the cursed pixel, and I'm doing this in midair. I might have to look up the command to no clip. Alright, according to AI, well, let's shoot him first. According to the AI overview on Google, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. What is going on? Alright, let's just hover there. And we're back. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's go kill these CAZADORs, and then that'll be the send-off. Oh! The wrong time for a ping. Leave my toaster alone, dude. Alright, dead. Fantastic. To think, at some point, we were over there. Now I'm up here. So one more look at the minimap. Everything up here has been taken care of. That place has been taken care of. I feel like I'm missing something somewhere. No. Alright, no. Although we are up here, and it would make sense to go from where I'm at kind of this way. That's gonna leave us in not a super exciting place. So I think next episode, I'm gonna come down here, get these places, work my way right, and then we'll end up here towards Central Vegas at the end of next time. But for right now, up on this hill overlooking Vegas itself is where I'm gonna end the episode. So thank you guys for coming along with the journey. Stay tuned for more New Vegas content so we can finish the game. And then until next time, boys and girls, the pizza.